In this screencast, we'll take a look at analyzing data in Moodle. We simply navigate to Navigation, and if it's not already selected, choose Reports. You'll now see several different options. The primary options are logs, activity reports, course participation, and activity completion. To save time, I've already gone ahead and opened each one of those in a new tab up above. So starting with logs, we'll take a look here. You can see that logs give you a pretty granular amount of detail over what you can select. In this case, you select your course, select your group, select all participants or a single participant. In this case, I've only selected myself for today, and I've chosen Activity 1, adding a YouTube video. And I wanted to see how many times this particular user, myself in this case, has viewed this activity. And you can see that it gives me the times in which I had accessed this activity right here. I could also change this to be, let's see how many times I viewed the sample YouTube video. Say get these logs. You can say 0 times today. Now if I change this to all days, I can now see each of the days in which I accessed it and where I've accessed it from. Again, you can play around with this by simply selecting the different types of lessons or activities. If this were, say, let's see, suppose this were a forum. I could go ahead and select a forum. Here we go. And I could see whether or not I have added anything to this forum and get the logs. You can see again, today I have not done anything. Let's see if I've done this at all. Okay, on this particular assignment I have not done this yet. But again, it gives you a pretty granular level of detail. You can also choose to download the results in an Excel format or simply display them on the page. Activity report is just a very simple snapshot of all the views that you've had on all of the items in your course. You can see there have been 13 viewings of the course syllabus, 6 viewings of the idea form. It's basically just to get an idea of what students or your participants have accessed and what they have not. Course participation is the next view. This is very similar to the logs view. It simply puts it in a slightly different format with a little bit less options to choose from. In this case, I've asked it to look at Activity 1, adding a YouTube video. I can say show only teacher actions, and I just want to see who's viewed it. You can see that both myself and Sheila Ryan have viewed it. We can also switch and see how many people have made a post in this. Now in this case, you'll see that neither one of us have posted. Again, if you had a full class at this time, you'd see all of the participants from your class, and then you'd see who has and has not posted. Another nice feature of this view, as opposed to the logs view, is that in this case, you can see that there are checkboxes next to the individuals. If I wanted to select all, I could simply say select all, or I could select just one of the individuals, and I could choose to send that individual a message. In this case, I could send them the message, as I've already pre-typed, please post your response by Friday. I can then preview the message, and if I'm ready to, I can send that message. That allows me to interact with students who should have, in this case, posted to this forum, but at the time had not done so. Activity completion is one more way in which you can view the data for your courses. In this case, you see the 2 participants at this time, and you can see that I have a couple options. I can either download this as an Excel file once again, or I can simply view it here in this window, and I can simply scroll across to see all of the activities that I've created so far in the course, and I can see exactly where people are in the course by looking at the checkboxes. This, of course, relates to the activity completion that was discussed earlier in the course. And that's a quick look at data in Moodle.